Yes, it is an interesting for Nigerian artists. I think Nigerian artists, they've been so busy this period, from the Afro Nation down to the wireless concert, now to the World Cup club, halftime show by Tems. That is actually massive. The wireless concert in the UK is really a scintillating one and exciting one. We got the likes of Drake really, really fronting, and then Burna Boy was there, a person of Vibes Cartel was there, and a person of Rema actually came out, brought out by Drake. That is actually fantastic to understand. We got Odumodu Black and a lot of person. It has been an interesting season for this, for Nigerian artists. But a lot of people in Africa are now saying that, why are Nigerians always dominating all those kind of platform? You need to understand that Nigerians, they've actually paid the sacrifice, and then they don't really kind of gatekeep. Somehow they are flexible, collaborating with anybody, allowing their sounds to be exported and the rest. But what I notice, most African countries like South Africa and Ghana, they actually gatekeep their music, and that will limit the growth of their music industry. But they actually gatekeep most of the times. I think they should be freestyling and allow things to really thrive. That is something I feel about that. But this is an interesting one for a lot of Nigerian artists, from Davido at the Afro Nation. Now is on tour, doing a lot of collaboration, concerts, and the rest. And we got a lot of people like, Rema actually came out to ball with the likes of Drake, and we still got Odumodu Black, in the UK. We still got a person of Tems. Tems, if I say you don't leave all the female artists in Nigeria behind. That is something I'm really seeing with this whole thing. And a lot of people can really commend their actions based on their impact which they've made with Afrobeats. I think we need to start exporting other sounds from Africa better. That is something I feel about all of this. At the Afro Nation, we got the Uzama brothers, that is Charlie Poppy and his brothers. They were all out, and a lot of people could, see the love that they got at the Afro Nation Portugal. What is your own take about this? Let's talk about something also really interesting about the music industry. The music industry, we got collaborations actually coming out. We got the likes of Nas Boy working on something, and then Davido promised Nas Boy. But outside that, we got an album that dropped in from a person of Burna Boy, and that album is really making impact. And Davido's Five Alive tour is really making impact. The five album of Davido is actually loud. That is something I feel. Now, some people are really asking the question: is Pastor Toby a pastor? PT, was seen with kind of great designers, even designers cup and the rest, and was wearing Zlatan Ibile's designers. That is a free promo. That is a great one, and a lot of people are saying this guy not the art like pastor, but everybody gets their own style. What is your own take about this? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that you can have a take on what you feel so far. Yes, a revelation was given about Wizkid recently, Wizkid and Banky's contract. I decided to make input about that, and a lot of people are seeing from my own point of view, while some other persons are just looking at it from a different point of view and saying that the lies of Banky, they are too greedy. That is what it is. When you signing off this contract, to an extent, you will not notice the flaws of the contract because you are desperately in need to blow. But after you don't blow finish, you go now they understand, say, this contract, it be like say not be as I look am because you don't be comfortable. That is what it is. Sometimes you sign your life away because of desperation. But if you not do am, you will get the limelight at the end of the day. That is the question you need to ask yourself about all of this. And a lot of people are getting to understand it from a deeper point of view. That is what it is right here. This particular secret was revealed. Is it a secret? Was revealed by a particular entertainment lawyer called Oluyemisi Falaye. She came out to say, you know what? Wizkid, His album, 2011 album and 2014 album, 80% of royalties goes to Banky, Empire Made Music. That is what it is. Is the contract fair? That is the question a lot of people are really asking. I'm asking you right now, is the contract really fair? Somehow a lot of people are now blasting out music executives saying that they are fond of doing this and all those kind of things. But you got to understand what is in place. Music is business to an extent. Somebody has decided to spend over 500 million naira on you just to make you blue. Do you think that person saying that I will earn about 80 or 70% from that, do you think that person is not fair? So I want you to put your own comment in the comment section because it is a gamble for them. They go fit spend all that money, you not come blow last last. So you can't misbehave, things can't happen. No. So these guys will bear the burden. If they go back and go borrow the money, they go face them alone. That risk does not concern you. So that is another thing you got to look into. But if you so much believe in yourself, turn down the contract so that another person go sign. If another person sign, believe you me, the person go shine past you. So this is out of desperation and you don't know because you needed a platform. Immediately you get the platform, you can forfeit everything and start afresh again. It happens to Kiss Daniel, it happened to a lot of people. But some people nothing come out from am again. The likes of Cynthia Morgan. Cynthia Morgan signed a deal with Jude Okoye. That deal was like a lot of things. A lot of things went south. Jude Okoye, according to a report, they say he became desperate. He became greedy. Cynthia Morgan no one make Jude chop all the money finish. So a lot of things back and forth. That is what Cynthia Morgan is suffering right now. I heard a particular story of Runtown signing a contract at a gunpoint. Some music boss. You guys are really wicked. That is something I got to say about this. A lot of stories came out about that. Remember the story of Narmali and Mobad? Some people are into this. I heard a story of Timaya, the Mama record. A lot, a lot. Most of them, they leave record label, dissatisfied. That is something I got to understand, about the whole thing. It's only on few or rare occasions where you see that the artist leave a record label satisfied. That is the case of Rema. Rema is still having some kind of affiliation with Don Jazzy, that is, Mavino, but he has actually removed himself a bit, but they still got binding contracts. That contract, how healthy is the contract? That is the question you need to ask yourself. We got the case of Charlie Poppy and Dapper that resulted to a lot of things that they have to buy Charlie Poppy off that contract. So these are some of the conflicting issues right from time, and I think we need to really, really understand it from a deeper point of view. So what is your own take about all of this? I want you to put your own opinion in the comment section. But before I proceed, I got a statistics that is trending on social media right now. A lot of people are paying attention to it. That is Charlie Poppy's Lahore has now sold over 100,000 units in the UK. That is actually massive for Charlie Poppy. That is a big win for the Uzama brothers. That is a big win, a big win. So what is your own take about this story? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that we can have a take on what you feel so far. A lot of people are now responding to this, and this is getting interesting by the day. That is what it is right here. So what is your own take about all of this? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section. Guys, in Nigerian music industry, why a lot of persons, always refer to Davido as the guy where they start for him, because his father came out, because Davido signed a contract. His father now came out to buy Davido off that contract. That is why you will find out that Davido is really, really, really a lucky person. But this guy gets the talent, and the father recognized the talent and said, I want to use it to bless my son. Because he made a promise with Davido that if you graduate from school, if you go back to school, I will support your music career. And that happened. And now a lot of people, they jealous this guy. They say, you know what? Now your papa monita, all those kind of things. Yes, in papa using money supporting son, him son can succeed. So if you get your own money, you feel not use and support your children, you just chop them alone and die and come out. You understand? But allow others wey wan use their money support their family and their children generation. Make them do that. Not dey jealous now. The issue of private jet, a lot of people they talk about private jet. He said third one is on the way. That means they have three boys also. If then Davido go get one, the other brother go get one, the other brother go get one. That is what money can do. So make we not feel jealous and all those kind of things. Allow these people to enjoy, so that God go still bless you. We bless them, go still bless you. That is what it is right here. So what is your own take about this? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section, so that you can have a take on what you feel so far. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for always watching my videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always watch, get notifications. Love you guys.